So, I made collard greens earlier, and you guys are going to see this whole reel of my girlfriend Sharon and I. She's my sister friend. We went to a farm that's right here down by where I live. I found it by my friend, Chef Nikki. She told me about it for the past couple of years. And I finally took my other friend, Sharon Norman Rice. I absolutely love her. She's amazing. She's a casting director, and I love her. I'm not made up today. We're at Patrick Farms, and they have the best collards in the whole world. Look at these green tomatoes, you guys. Great for fried green tomatoes. Fresh, literally fresh from the farm. That's Farmer Pat. He's the best in the world. He's helping someone right now. It was my sister friend Nikki who told me about this place. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those. But look, you don't get any fresher than these collards, guys. And I'm not sure if I want to share my secret yet, because this is where I go to get my fresh collards, and not those nasty. Now I'm not saying they're nasty. I changed my phrasing. Not, the older ones that have already been pre-bagged, at the store. And then sometimes you can't even find fresh bunches. And so right now we're gonna get fresh, a fresh, nice bunch. Ooh. Let's see. I mean, because you can't lose. You can't lose when you come here. I think I like this bunch right here. I'll hold the bags. Guys, the bags have to be huge because these collards are amazingly huge. Look at this, guys. Look how tall these are. Look at these. Can't see her face anymore. She's like George of the Jungle. Where's Waldo? Can't find her because everything is so huge. And look at the stalk on these, guys. Look at these. Look at these leaves. Look at these leaves. That's amazing. Sharon, can you help to open the bags? Look how huge these are. It's my friend Sharon Rice, guys. Look at this. That's what you just saw. Look how tall these are. Look, put it down to the ground. Look at this. It comes up to my hip. Look at that. It's at my hip. It's outrageous. Outrageous. And you pick your own. You can pick whatever kind. Hold on, Sharon, real quick. Let's see. I mean, you can't find a bad job. It's never bad. I think I like these right here. I'm gonna get these.
So this is actually kale.
I thought it was kale because it's curly right here.
Yep.
I was thinking of getting some for my mom.
Okay.
Nah, I'm not getting mommy's today. I'm getting mine today. And you can see the fresh kale, guys. They have fresh collards. They have fresh kale. It's fresh. It's fresh from the farm. Like Bob Evans down on the farm. It's like that, y'all. Can't go wrong. You can't choose. It's like trying to find one gift at a jewelry store. Can't do it. Can't just pick one. It's like eating Lay's. Let's see. Look at this, guys. Look how tall these are. Look at these. Can't see her face anymore. It's like George of the Jungle. Where's Waldo? Can't find her because everything is so huge. And look at the stalk on these, guys. Look at these. Look at these leaves. Look at these leaves. That's amazing. Sherry, can you help to open the bag? Look at that. Look at that. Look at those. They're so huge. Look at that. That's one bunch that they're putting in that bag right there. Okay, here are my collards. On the tables, we're gonna pick them, clean them. That's what picking them are anyway. Cutting the stalks off and cleaning them. That's what we need for some good eating. How big these greens are. Huge. Okay, so look at how huge these leaves are. So right now, get yourself some good kitchen shears, and we'll just get them off of the stalk. After we do that, we're gonna clean them real good. Okay? Okay, so this is what's left of the stalk. You can take off these little baby tender leaves if you like. But this is what's left. This is my pile of greens right here. And Sharon's phone ringing. That's what happens when you're in the kitchen making greens. So I'm gonna take the last few of these tender greens here, because they're still very small. And to me, when they're small like that, they're still a little tough. So this stalk is going to, we have de-leaved the stalk. So I'm gonna throw this away, and Sharon and I are going to do the next 2 bundles. Okay, sometimes people cut them off of the stalk, but me, I can just take it from the bottom and just strip the leaves right on off. That's not a clean strip, but strip it right on off. And then the leaf is just right there. You can either cut around it or, again, strip it. There you go. And then the hard part, this tough part that you're not gonna eat, just throw that away. That's all. Colander is a lot bigger than you think it is. But these are the stripped greens here. And we are now gonna wash them a good 3 or 4 times. You saw how we stripped them from the big vein, like I like to call it, because that gets really tough if you don't remove it. And we're gonna wash these up, and we're gonna put them in a pot, and we'll show you what you got. Okay, this is my second Passover to wash. I'm using some kosher salt, some baking soda. And a lot of people have probably seen, like, what a lot of people, when they bring home any of their fruits and vegetables, that they'll use vinegar and baking soda. It just does an amazing thing, and you can see it foam up. See that foaming up? That nice foam up clean that's happening. Now, I did the first pass through with this already. Okay, so that's maybe 1/4 cup of vinegar. Okay, and then you're just gonna toss them, press them, wash them again. And you can see how clear our water is because we've already pre-washed. We got a lot of that grit out. And see, we did not cut our leaves yet. Okay? So we're gonna roll our leaves, and we're gonna cut them after we're finished cleaning them. Okay? So nice big old leaves. Still intact. But as you notice, what don't you see? Dirt. Okay? So we're gonna go ahead and massage all this in. Look at that. Look how clean that water is. See how clean that water is? Nice and clean. No dirt on the bottom. And make sure you get all that grit and all that dirt out. Okay? I might do one more. I might put it back in the colander and just kind of re-rinse them. But these are clean now. Okay, right now in the pot, we have smoked turkey neck. And this is kind of the juices that's coming down. This is butter. One stick of butter. And this is about a tablespoon of minced garlic. I am going to put fresh garlic in there. Just not yet. Don't ask me why, that's just how I remember doing it. I'll get that in a second for the phone for it. Give that a little mix, because you don't want it to burn. See that? You don't want it to burn. This is what I call seasoning my pot. Okay? So, I have 3 medium onions. I did not chop them, I just left them in the rings. You don't even need to unring them. If you want to, you can, but just pop them on in there, because you just want to season your pot. Okay? Pop those on in there. You're gonna mix this around. That little glaze on the bottom, you're gonna get that up a little bit. Now, when I'm seasoning my pot, I do not put any salt and pepper on my vegetables. I like to wait until later this season because I don't like for my food to be over seasoned. It makes me very mad, especially for those people who see me do my crab cakes. I was very, very upset about it. Okay? We're going to incorporate this meat. I could just eat the onions right about now, y'all. Look at that. Look at that flavor. Look at that meat. Juice. Okay, so we have that there. We're going to deglaze this pot in just a minute anyway. So. Okay, and then we will let this simmer right after we add about 8 cups. Might be 12 because how big my pot is and how many greens I have. Of chicken broth, chicken stock. You can use vegetable if you want to. You don't have to use the meat, okay? You can use vegetable broth. You can use whatever you like to season it with, okay? It doesn't have to be Trina's way, but this is just Trina's way, okay? This right here is 4 cups so far. And of course, y'all know me, I use my K. Roger brand. Hey, Kroger. Okay, another. And I could have put it in a little container, but why not? Just do it like this. And I'll put another 2 cups in there. So this is 12 cups, but if you're making just a small pot, you just kind of have to gauge it with your eyes, okay? For me, I'm just gonna season my pot and let this kind of boil up. So my pot will just taste delicious. And we'll let that simmer while I cut my green beans. Turn it up to medium heat. Boom. Okay, everybody, so this is probably one of the reasons why a lot of people buy the in-bag collard greens or those little things of collard greens that you get at the grocery store that you're buying, you know, per bunch. So I still have my big pot, my big colander of greens here, but I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do in just 1 second, okay? But first I wanna show you how my grandmother, my mother used to do things. So these are the leaves, and they are just laid out, and what they used to do was, they used to take them and roll them. Sorry about my gloves, just like this. They see me rolling. Okay? And my surface is clean. Now, mind you, these days, anybody got time for this? That's why people buy them in the bag already. Okay? So that's what my mama and grandmama used to do, and have these nice little pieces of your collard greens. Okay? I'm gonna move this to the side. That is not what we're doing here. We're just gonna take some bunches, just like this. Okay? Just gather them up real nicely, and we're gonna do a nice coarse cut. Coarse chops. So we're gonna have some nice leafy bits, okay? And I'm gonna do another pass through on this. Just do a little twist around. Do another pass through. Keep it nice and tight. I hate these gloves because they're in the way. And so I'm gonna do this for the remainder of my colander until everything is nice and chopped. See those nice pieces? And of course, if you have a big piece, that's what you do. Remove these gloves. I'm gonna put on a different set of gloves, by the way. Go ahead and rough cut these. Why? So I've chopped up my greens, and I'm just gonna put them back into the colander just for one last rinse off. It's not gonna hurt you to rinse them again. It's not gonna hurt, because now that it's shredded, any hidden dirt, anything that was in the leaves, now it's been cut up, and they can get through all these little crevices. Okay? So we still have a lot in here left. That's why we're using a really big pot. It didn't seem like a lot at first, but I bet you're gonna learn today. Okay, I'm gonna gather all of these and make sure your countertop is clean, everybody. Don't want to add dirt. I'm trying to get the dirt out. You don't want to add dirt. Okay, and then I'm going to show you my pot. And just our pot has been seasoning. We've re-rinsed our greens, and now it's time to add them in. Now we are adding our cut. Uh-oh, we just lost a few. We just lost some. So take your time. They're not going anywhere. And we're not going to stir immediately, okay? We're going to let them wither so we can add the rest of them. I'm trying to be greedy with my pot, but go ahead and take your time. Wow, now we've incorporated all of our greens. And we're just gonna stir them up so they can get wet. Cause see how dry it looks? You gotta make sure it all gets a little bit of wetness on it. And now at this point, I'm gonna add just a smidge of seasonings. You don't wanna put too much in there right now because you wanna season as you go so it's not too salty. I have my tenders, the blend. Of course, you know this is salt, pepper, and garlic. Just wanna sprinkle some on here. Because you can always add salt, you can't never take it away, so just be careful. There we go. Give it a quick stir. Let that simmer down. And we're just gonna let it cook and we're gonna periodically check it, maybe every 10 to 15 minutes. And there you have it. The fresh collards.